Well, this is the result of letting Ruger know that I was not a fan of their magazine design, and I explained the issues I was having with the magazine, like with the problems feeding occasionally, being hard to load. So without question, they just asked me for my address, and they sent me a brand new magazine, free of charge, and they didn't even ask me to send the old one back because they're well familiar with the problems here. Here's to prove it. Balance due. So yeah. So supposedly, I'm not sure if I believe this, but their distributor supposedly made modifications to this magazine, but it looks like there's scratches from being inserted into a gun, but they did say they tested it out. So all they did, it looks like, is just like take like a really crude, like a razor blade or some kind of a file, and they filed the inside of these lips. I'm gonna turn the flash on so you can see what I'm talking about, but very crude. So if you look right there, you can see that the feed lips have been modified. They look like they're kind of chewed up. They look like they just relieved some of the material. They just removed a little bit of it for a little bit better feeding. Honestly, this is great. It is a crude modification, and they didn't do it like on machinery. It doesn't look like. It looks like it's done by hand. But the fact that they would send me an entire new magazine, you know, not just parts of one or something like that, for me to install myself, just shows that they do care about their reputation. You know, maybe not necessarily about their customers, but they're a business. They know damn well if they don't treat their customers well, they won't continue to thrive as a business. So this is no sweat or no I don't know what a good saying is. No salt off their shoulder. I just made that one up. How do you like that? To provide this really cheap piece of plastic. You know, they sell these for $35 and up, I think. I think the cheapest I've seen one on eBay is like $32, and it's no skin off their shoulder to literally just send these out. Like, this doesn't cost them probably anything. You know, it's a piece of plastic mostly with a single, you know, I mean, there's a spring in there, and I think it's like a wound spring rather than like a coil spring. I'm really not sure how it works, but you know, it's a rotary design. But this doesn't cost them anything to produce or to make. So this is literally nothing to them. And if it makes the customer happy and shuts them up, basically, then good for them, you know. So, but just to be positive about this situation, I expressed my concerns for their magazine, and they sent me another one. So that is great customer service. I did provide my serial number for my firearms so that they could be sure that, you know, I did actually have one in my possession. But that's great of Ruger to provide this kind of customer service. Upon further inspection of this magazine, I noticed a couple things. One, it's a different type of plastic. It seems to be a stiffer plastic. If you remember in my previous videos, you could actually flex this very easily with just 2 fingers, just squeezing the feed lips together. So it does seem to be a tougher density. It's shinier, so that it sounds a little bit more dense, and also the material that the magazine catch is made out of seems to be a different quality plastic. I don't know if you can see the texture difference right there. It looks like my hands are kind of greasy because I was cooking, but and the spring behind it actually seems to be a much stronger spring. Just upon initial testing, I haven't compared it against the other magazine, but it does seem like it provides quite a bit more resistance I don't know if he did that. He put that in there because I complained about it. I mean, it's clearly like an easily replaced spring. But I did mention in the email I wrote to Ruger that the spring seemed incredibly weak. So they might have just put that in there just to please me. I don't know if that's a standard upgrade, but yeah. So again, I am happy that they followed through and they have great customer service. And that's that. My flash just died. Stay safe, happy shooting, and I hope to see you in a future video. Thank you for watching.